Okay, Monday, 1st of July 2024. So, money takes the sting out of many things. So, a few weeks ago, I was looking at a YouTube channel analysing one or two things because this guy does walk and talks videos on the street. And whenever I do a walk and talk, my selfie stick, and I'm in a busy street, I'm always a bit conscious that people are looking at me and thinking, this weird individual, who is he talking to? Talking to himself? Talking to the camera? Oh, how nerdy, how weird is that? I'm a bit, don't look at me, keep away from me. Which is why I like to do videos where it's nice and empty in the area or at home, but in different places is more unique, more exciting. But here it's really quick and easy, but a nice balance. And I looked at his videos, and I thought he has no issues doing the video outside, no matter where he is. And another channel that I watched, and this one was walking through a beach somewhere at one point, and there's people everywhere, and he was even just saying hello to them or whatever else, just casually. And I'm thinking, wow, firstly, how cool, how brave is that? But then I got thinking, this one channel, I looked at how many views he had over a day or two. Quick calculation with the ad revenue, and I thought, okay, well, that's roughly this many hundreds of US dollars. And each video would have a lifespan or a shelf life of 2, 3, 4 days, no more than a week, unless it's something big. So not very evergreen content. So short lifespan. So then I then thought, that means that this video he does on a Monday, he records and uploads it on a Monday. And over the next day or 2 or 3, it'll generate, say, $500 US. $500 US, what, a day, let's say. One day, the next day it'll generate 250, the next day it'll generate 100, then after that 50, in that vicinity. So it'll have a lifespan of, say, 3-4 days, roughly. But then each day, there'll be a new video that will generate just as much. 500 on the first day, then 250, 100, then 50. Fair enough. And you're doing this day in, day out, maybe not on a Sunday, but 6-7 days a week. So you do the calculations, 500 and all the rest, and it equates to whatever per month. And I thought, that money must take the sting out of the embarrassment, the pain, the anxiety, whatever else, of recording in public. Okay. Okay, so you might think it's embarrassing recording a video in public, but the money, the end result, the prize, that pleasure is far greater than the pain of the embarrassment or the anxiety or whatever recording in public in this context. Okay. Now also over here, I'm building a business. I'm doing work, I'm working on it, logistics, behind the scenes, you name it, all sorts of things. And I did the calculations and all the rest. And I thought, if I have this many clients through this method and paying roughly this much, then per month, that is this much amount of cash. Wow, that's amazing. And then, if I had 10x amount of that many clients and if they were paying roughly the same and once a month is this much money, I'm like, wow, that's amazing and totally doable. Let's do it. Totally doable. So then I'm thinking, I've got to sort the logistics out, the effort, the pain, the hassle, the energy, it's going to take hours of building and creating and thousands of decisions need to be made. And, is it really worth it? All this hassle. But then I think of the cash, the potential. And I think, whoa, the potential cash is all this. And the hassle is could be this. Once it's done. Behind the scenes stuff. So then I'm thinking, the money takes the sting out of the long hours and the hassle of doing all this stuff behind the scenes, or setting up the logistics and the pages and documents, whatever else. The potential long-term cash is much greater. The reward, the pleasure, it's much greater than the pain. So I'm thinking, the pain, the money takes the pain. The money takes the sting out of the pain, the hassle, the kerfuffle, even the trouble. Wow, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. So for the videos, the money takes the sting out of the embarrassment, let's say. And the money from the business takes the sting out of all the energy and the time and spent, the blood, sweat and tears. It takes the sting out of the pain, so to speak. And yeah, it makes sense. And there's this nice saying in business that Sales solves a lot of problems. Something to that effect. Yeah, I can generally agree with that. Yeah, you could argue then the more money the better, but on the flip side, if you know how to handle the money, how to keep the money, to save the money, invest the money, use your buzzwords like that, it's one half the battle to earn the money. It's the second half of the battle, completely different ball game, to keep the money, but both equally valid. But the premise, the money takes the sting out of this problem, that problem, this problem. Yes, am I willing to endure this big hassle, this big adventure? This big hassle adventure here, all this effort on the money is going to be all this. Yeah, it's worthwhile. Yes, that takes the sting out of it. And then you could say, right, well, what else in life is worth the money ultimately? What else would generate what's called asymmetric or imbalanced or bigger risk, bigger reward than risk? All this energy and hassle to build the business, and then all this cash over the next, whatever years and decades. All those few moments, like in the video, walking around in public talking to yourself about things that people don't understand for a few minutes, then to record a video that will be online forever and generate hundreds and thousands of hundreds of dollars over the next few days and weeks and into the future. Add it to the pile. You've got more and more videos that are creating dollars and hundreds here and there, and it just adds up and up and up. Powerful. Yeah. Then you think, well, how would you scale the business? How would you make more money? How would you get a higher margin? How would you get more lifetime value per client? Usual metrics and KPIs. To what? To what avail? To what goal? Make more money. Why? It's just nicer. That's the good reward, but takes the sting off. I.e., really, in other words, makes the effort worthwhile. The sting, the pleasure, the pain. It makes it worthwhile. This big reward later on, just for a few days and weeks and months, or even minutes and seconds of pain and hard work. That's a good asymmetric return. Yeah. So money takes the sting out of many things. Embarrassment to do in the video, the long hours over here. So when in the business, I think, maybe I bit off more the business that I'm building. And I think, maybe I bit off more than I can chew. Oh, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe this, maybe that. Not necessarily doubts, but second guessing. Healthy second guessing, because I'm thinking how to move forward and progress and build the business. I'm thinking, maybe I did too much. Maybe this. Why can't I just do? What about this one? That plugin, this software. But then I think, the maths. Look at the maths. If I have this many customers paying that much, and how would we get those customers through this avenue? Okay, then we have this many customers, then I would need to do this and this and this, and how this many customers, that much per month. Do they get a calculator out? Wow, is that much per month worthwhile? The hassle and energy today, right now? Yes. Then it's a question of keep going. Powerful. Money takes the sting out of many things. Hungry, starving, because you built something amazing, you did something. You got loads of money to spend. It's also worth understanding from an economics point of view that money is just a reward. Money is like a token. It's a fuel in some way as well. When you think about it in a metaphysical way, it's a token of your services. The more services and problems you solve for people, the more money you make, the more tokens you get, so you can turn around and redeem those tokens for other things in society. More food, nicer food, clothes, more toys, more things, more utensils, more gadgets and gizmos. The more you do, the more you solve for people, the more you get. And the more money you have, then it takes the sting out of all those things. It allows you to do more. And money is a fuel as well. It allows you to do more things. It allows you travel, a good example. It allows you to spend and consume that cash. As I said before in some of the videos, that you could have, if you could have steak every day, and lifestyle wise, you could, because you've solved enough problems over here to justify it yourself, financially speaking, to afford to buy loads of steak over here every day. Powerful stuff, but that's getting a bit lost among the weeds. But fundamentally, money takes the sting out of many problems, out of many things. Powerful stuff, yeah. But otherwise, you will see me tomorrow.